ready that.
All right. You ready? As ready as you can be, right?
Yep, as ready as I'm going to be.
Okay. Everybody, J.M. Manion here at the NPC Photo Gym. Here doing the Road to Columbus with IFBB Pro Wellness.
Andrea Hrenko.
All right, Andrea, how you feeling?
Feeling good. I love the Arnold. It's like a very special show for me. I turned pro at that show, so it's just like it holds up. Very special.
And what year was that?
That was 2022. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I swear, ever since the pandemic, the years get all messed up, right? Like, you're trying to figure out which we're,
2022. I turned pro at that show.
Okay. All right. So this is your first time in the pro show, right?
So I did the Arnold last year.
Oh, you did it last year?
Yeah. Ended up 6th, and then I'm coming back this year.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So the game plan is to hear a new Wellness International Champion,
yes.
Andrea Hrenko, right?
Yeah, that would be amazing. Yes. Yeah. But the goal is always to improve, to look better, to be better than my last show, and to get the feedback. So
the last show was the Olympia.
Yes, that was my last show. And then I just want to show a better me, every time I come on stage and just keep going.
All right. So for people that don't really know you, let's talk about how did you get into weight training?
Funny enough, I went one day to the gym, and then my boyfriend, he's a personal trainer, and then I had a session with him, and I was like, I am never coming back to this. Like, he is crazy.
He's laughing. He's loving it right now.
He killed me. Second exercise, I was already like, I'm dying. It was crazy. And then I started training with him. Then he took a client to the Clash in Orlando. I saw the show and I was like, I need to be on stage. Like,
now, did you know you were going to do wellness at that point?
No, I didn't know anything about bodybuilding. I had been training for maybe like 2 months.
Okay.
Didn't know absolutely nothing. I just saw the show and I was like, I want to wear a shiny suit and look pretty. So that was, I think, in April. Then in July, after my birthday, I started my first prep. We didn't know if we were going to...
So how old were you?
I was 23. That was 2021.
Okay.
So we didn't know if we were going to be able to do wellness just because I hadn't been training for too long. So I didn't have much muscle. Keep in mind, when I started my whole bodybuilding journey, I was like 110 pounds. That was like super, super small.
Did you play any sports though before that?
I was a classical dancer. So I did ballet before that.
So you had a kind of a dancer's physique.
Yeah. So I was just like very, very, very skinny. And then my legs were a little bit bigger, but it wasn't nothing crazy. So I did Daytona Pro in October, won the overall, won everything. And the week after, it was the Olympia in Orlando. So watching Franciele on stage, I was like, I need to be on that stage. Like, this is what I want. She looked so beautiful. And I was just like, wow, like, I want to keep going. So we decided to go to the Arnold. He was like, you have a complete physique. We just got to keep going. And I won my pro card, my second.
Well, that's where Franciele won her pro card at the Arnold in America, not in Brazil, in America.
Here, yeah. That was the year before COVID. So I won my pro card after her. So yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh my God, I'm actually a pro athlete. Didn't know much about the league, to be honest, because I had been training for maybe like 8 months and turned pro. Right. And then that's where I started learning more. I met Kim and he came to bless our lives. Because having a coach, student, boyfriend, girlfriend relationship can be very tough. So I wanted to kill him most of the time.
Listen, he's laughing an awful lot back there.
He knows. He was like, okay, you got no carbs today. And I'm like, what? So yeah, we started working with Kim. We did our first 2 pro shows. We did that year, 2022. We did Puerto Rico Pro and Tampa Pro, mostly to get to know me. I didn't know a lot about my body just because I was so new.
Right.
So it was more like to get to know me, see how things were working. And then we did an off season and started prep for the Arnold because I had been invited because I won the amateur.
Winner, yeah.
yeah, and then I started prep for the Arnold, and then we just kept going, and we made it to the Olympia. That was my goal last year. I wanted to get to the Olympia stage, and we tried and tried and tried until we got it.
And you got it where?
At the Rising Phoenix, the Wings of Strength.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
How appropriate.
Right? I got my, I ended up, so I did Tampa Pro second, and then I did a show in Vegas, second place, and then I did Wings of Strength. Yes. And then, yeah, I got my ticket to the Olympia there.
Okay. Good. Good. So how are you feeling going into this as a pro now instead of on the amateur side?
I feel good. Honestly, I feel great. You know, the Arnold, it's just like, it's such a special place to me. I just love being there and everything. And like Columbus, it's just like a very nice show. So I'm excited. I'm very excited to go there again.
All right. So what are your plans after the Arnold?
Well, I guess you can say it.
Well, I haven't. Are you thinking of coming to do the Pittsburgh Pro?
Well, I thought that was already set from the.
We're on film. We're in the interview now.
So I guess yeah.
All right. Yeah. This year the Pittsburgh Pro is the second week because we moved it because of the Pittsburgh Marathon. So now Pittsburgh Pro, New York Pro are back to back. There was always like a week in between.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you can. I mean, you can do what Gisele did with, winning Pittsburgh and winning New York. But she's defending her title.
I know. It'll be a good battle.
It'll be a good battle because I won't say who yet, but we do have we have a few of the top 6 from the Olympia already committed.
So I'm very excited because it's like a pre-Olympia, It's
Exactly.
like you get to see how you look next to the main, the top 5, the top 6 of the Olympia. So it's great, even if you don't win, just to get the feedback.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you know this, but the Pittsburgh Pro, everybody on that panel judges the Arnold and the Olympia.
Exactly. So like, what better judging panel could you have?
Right.
So, and I'm excited to be here in Pittsburgh again, and yeah, I'm excited about that.
Now you say again, so explain how you were here before.
Oh, well, I'm here today, and then I came here last year for my boyfriend's nationals and
the North Americans or the
Masters. I think he did Masters.
Okay.
Yeah,
July?
Masters. Yeah, yes, we were here. It was so beautiful, but I was on prep, so I didn't get to see do much. So hopefully this year is going to be a little bit different.
All right. So being this is your first time here at the NPC Photo Gym, what do you think of the place?
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was, and pictures, like, you can't, exactly. And I'm like, whoa, this is the whole office and like different rooms and everything. It's really nice. And you get to see, like this pictures over here and you're like, wow.
You just never know what's lying around here.
I'm like, whoa. So yeah.
That fell off the wall. That's why it's here. We have to put it back up. You'll see there's an empty space up there. We just haven't put it up yet for like 6 months.
A short while.
Yeah.
So, and I'm excited. I finally got to see the gym. You see like little clips, little pictures. You're like, oh my God, I want to go there. I want to see what it actually looks like.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So anything different from the Olympia to this in your prep?
Yes and no. After the Olympia, we knew that I needed more size, obviously, because I'm still trying to get that muscle maturity. And we just keep working hard. We keep doing what we're doing. Coach has a plan, and I just follow along.
That's the right thing to do.
Yep. Because
it's worked so far, right?
Exactly. He knows what he's doing, and I just, yes, to whatever he does.
It worked there. Now it's working with you. So
exactly.
Keep going.
Exactly. So we just do what Kim says, and he trains me, and they get along very well. They don't speak the same language, but somehow they understand each other.
That's how it usually works somehow, right? In a weird way.
They don't talk, but they understand each other. And yeah, it's worked so far. So
your English is really good.
I've tried. I've lived here for 9 years now. And when I came here, I spoke zero English, nothing. People would talk to me, and I'm like, but then I wanted to change that, I was like, I want to be able to understand people. I want to be able to talk to people. I want to be able to make myself understood. So I just tried, and from working in retail, I've learned and become more comfortable, speaking English.
So tell everybody where you're originally from.
I'm originally from Venezuela, but I've lived in Orlando for 9 years now.
The magical place.
Yes.
Where do you train there?
I train at Iron Religion Gym. I love that gym. It's so nice.
Yeah. So is there anybody while we're here that you want to give a shout out to?
Well, my coach, he is great and very patient. My boyfriend, it can be hard sometimes.
Listen, you've named Kim, but you haven't named him.
Oh, well, Randolph, my boyfriend. He's extremely important too. Don't get me wrong. My family, who's being like so supportive, because it can be hard sometimes. You can't go to family gatherings, or it's just like I become really quiet, as prep just gets deeper, because I just sometimes, things, you're hungry or you want to sleep or you're tired, you're exhausted. And I become just like quiet and I don't want to talk. I don't want to do anything. So like, I always have my family support. They're actually coming to Columbus to see me. Yeah, it's, I couldn't ask for anything else, like.
Have they seen you compete before?
Yeah. So, they saw me at the Olympia because it was there in Orlando when I did Tampa Pro. And then they just love to see me on a stage. And it's just having them there for me. It's amazing. Right. It's the best. Because like I've always performed, as a dancer, classical dancer, ballerina, and my family was always there for all my shows. So like having them there as now a bodybuilder, it's just... I got
to be honest, standing here, I'm having a hard time visualizing you as a classical dancer, and you're a wellness competitor now,
I'll show you a picture.
Have you ever put a side-by-side up on your Instagram?
No, I don't think I have actually, but I should because I was very small.
You could do a Throwback Thursday.
Yeah, I should. I definitely should. I'll probably get to that. And yeah, I don't think I could dance right now. My legs are definitely way too big.
The whole know would be a little bit different now, right?
Yep. If my teacher, like my classical teacher, saw me right now, she would be like, whoa. But yeah, it's very different. But I learned a lot from dancing because it taught me that discipline, I danced since I was 2 years old for a very long time. So I was always, consistent. I competed. It's different, but, I competed. I became professional. I did everything I needed to do. I was very disciplined. So, like, that helped me ease into bodybuilding a lot easier. Because a lot of people ask me, like, how did you do to compete, like, and have that will to just go to the gym, do your cardio, follow your meals and all that? I was like, it was kind of in my life already because...
I know dancing, but you're still an athlete.
Exactly. So, like, I still had the discipline. I still had the... It doesn't matter whether you're tired or not. You still have to do it. You still have to do your rehearsals. You still have to take your classes. You still have to stretch. You still have to eat healthy. It's different. Practice. Exactly. But it's the same thing. It's discipline. It's consistency. It's being there every single day for yourself. Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. Well, listen, if you want to see Andrea in Columbus, get over there, get tickets. If you can't, I know they have a live stream that you can watch also.
Yeah.
All right. So, J.M. Manion.
Andrea Hrenko.
Signing out for npcnewsonline.com, and we'll see you in Columbus.